Good morning, everyone. Hope you can all hear me. Good morning, good morning. Hope everyone's having a good morning, good afternoon, good morning. How is everybody's morning going? Gonna get into the charts in a second. We had CPI today. Today, $500, please. Morning, everyone. If you're new here, welcome. If you are new here, feel free to check out the Discord. It's completely free. Great way to contact me if you have any questions outside of the stream. But yeah, let's get into today's morning, Johnny. Let's get into today's price action. Let's get straight into it. We've got about 12 minutes till New York Open. We had CPI today. Yeah, so daily, we'll start from the daily. Yesterday we had a move back down to internal. Internal, we're now getting a move up higher. So I'm bullish today. Jump down to the 4 hour. 1 hour, sorry. This just looks completely bullish. Not much really to talk here. I think 4 hour, I'm going to use the 4 hour here. I want to see 10 a.m. close above here. And then we can potentially look for a move like this to go for all-time high, or at least this high here. So bullish today. We'll see how 4 hour closes at 10 a.m. Do we just come up here and now completely reverse down to CPI, which if I go to the 5 minute, we had CPI here. So released here. We just kind of have been going up ever since. So if I had to put a draw on liquidity, it would be this high. That would be my draw. What I did notice actually today was we had a lovely supporting order block on the 5 minute here. So if you know how I trade, this would be a setup potential. Target 2R, or you can target opposing liquidity. And this was so nice. I saw this, I just didn't take it because it wasn't. I just rather wait for 9:30. This was outside my hunting hours. If it happened within like 9:10, maybe I would have taken something like this, but to be honest, I just wasn't really sure. But yeah, saw that. So this is my draw at the minute. ES. We can check to see if we have SMT. We do have SMT. So ES has taken this high. So this high that was put in on NQ at this time, same time over here, has now been taken. So we will find out, is this SMT going to hold, or are we just going to completely rock it up? The 5 minute order block has an SMT in a 1 minute time frame. What, like this low? That's what I assume you mean. Nice. Yep, it's nice. Very nice. So yeah, just gonna see what happens really. 3 minute as well. Closure here, entry, bang. So if you went with this closure, like this sweep here, this high here, the reason why I wouldn't probably Reason why I probably wouldn't have taken this. You need to understand what is this if you see my videos. We have no wick at this low. That's a draw for me. That's an imbalance. Price comes down, fills that, taps this 15-minute FEG. You get closure above here, entry here. Wicked. So yeah. See what today brings. We've got about 8 minutes till New York Open. But yeah, this I just think we're just going higher. Wait and see how this 4 hour closes pretty much. That'll give us more information, but we'll see as well what happens at New York. I am going to hide my account balance here. As you can see, we're now sitting at a nice 51,000 or 1,860 in profit after my withdrawal. So yeah, I need to get this. If my math is correct. Hold on. I basically need to get that account balance to 3,200 in total to meet consistency. So I need on average, I need to make about $350 a day over the next 4 for my next payout. So still getting for 200 a day, but I am going to hide this. Reason why I hide this, guys, I am trading my funded accounts. I don't want to be flagged by my funded futures or etc. For breaching any rules. I've heard that there is some rules regards to that. So that's why I don't really put any of my trades, and it's not a signal service as well. So yeah, I point setups out. I don't necessarily say I'm taking something. Usually when I'm in a trade and it's gone either not my way or it has gone my way for a little bit, that's when I will make it apparent that I'm in a trade, not before I execute. I hope that makes sense. Any questions you guys have, feel free to message in the side chat. So you are above the buffer level. So no. So 50k. 50k. What's that? Total wrong. 50k account. 50k account. Okay. 50k account with my funded futures starter. Buffer is 2,600. That's your buffer. My balance sits at 1,000. I think it was 850. 1,850. So I need to get. So this is the buffer. I need to get this pretty much to this, but I need to get to 3.2k for payout. Excuse the drawing. That's what I need to do basically. So with the money I made yesterday, give it 2,200. 40% of this equals max a day, $880. My biggest day has been $856. So with that being said, if I then take away what is it? If I take away minus $850, let's say, what is that? That is my math is awful. So I need to make I think it's 1,350. Yep, 1,350. If I risk 250 to make 500, that would then mean I need to make 2.3 trades. So 2.3 trades, and I have to do 4 more trading days above $100. So yeah, that's a little bit of a arithmetic there. Oh, my drawdown. No, I have. Let me check now. I have no. So when I took a payout, my balance, my drawdown gets moved to here. So if I have $1,850 of drawdown profit, that then means I have 1,750 drawdown. That's how much drawdown I have. I have 1,750 roughly. I have just a bit higher than that, but that's roughly how much drawdown I have. And you start the account drawdown when you buy the account, you start at 2.5k. So yeah. So the trade I took yesterday, even though I could have just taken a smaller trade, I've increased my drawdown. Basically. I've doubled my drawdown that I had yesterday. It's pretty much making sure that the longevity of my account, when I take my next payout, there'll still be a balance there. And as well, if I'm aiming to get to live, I'm doing very well. So I'm 6 days. I've traded 6 days, and I'm 6 days in the green. So I haven't had a losing day yet. Is today going to be that day? Probably have just jinxed it. We'll see if we can make it 7 days green. Yeah, we got New York open in about, what, 2 minutes? A minute? So yeah, let me remark this. Oh look, is there an imbalance there? No. I don't know if you would want to class this as a trade, potentially. Be like that. Disclaimer, guys, this isn't a signal service. So, yeah, just putting that out there, as always. But yeah, we've got New York open in now 10 seconds. This will probably go TP, I can't lie, at New York open. Probably sweep up this high that we're looking for, to be honest. That's 607 level. Or not. Like, you would think it might, but you don't know. But yeah, let's just see what New York open does, guys. Would like to see this higher time frame get taken, to be honest. That would be nice. And then we'll take this, maybe look for low prices at that point. But we do have SMT at the high, so it doesn't have to do it. NQ really doesn't have to. We can look at the 1 minute even. But it's still respecting this order block. Go on, AQ, you know you want to. How many points was it away? 10 points, like you'd think it might, but it's NQ, isn't it? It's got SMT at the high. We don't know. We are really bullish. Go on, take that high out, NQ. You know you want it. You know you want it. Come on. Actually a little. Oh, actually a little bit low. Oh. Nearly there. What's that high? That high is 606.75. Boom up through it. Yeah, that would have pretty much held up. Cool. So now we'll see what price wants to do at this level. Good morning, margin call. Great name. Is today just gonna be a complete and utter send up higher? But look at that. That was lovely. It's like you had a draw. Where was it? Here. You had that draw. I don't know if I'd class as an order block because I don't see any PDRA here, so it's risky. But when you're this close to a draw, it's like you can take that risk potentially. And look, goes to 3.9R. Simple concept. But yeah, we will now just watch what price does. I think it would be very wise maybe now to wait till 10 AM because let price kind of develop it now that we've taken a high. So in this case, I would go to the 1 hour. If this is my high, like a high, this is the low of this breakout, if that's what you want to call it, we can mark out our 1 hour range. And let's see if we return to anywhere in this 50%, or is this going to be basically a breakaway gap? And if we just continue higher, so we'll keep that in mind at that 526 level. It's just an area where if price does come back here, you want to see how we react at 50%. But we'll see. We're just going higher, so that's going to keep raising that 50%. But yeah, damn, this is a lot of expansion. I do like to trade expansion days. So this could be a midweek reversal. So I think we'll just see higher prices potentially today, Thursday, and then maybe Friday, a TGIF setup, even though this wouldn't qualify because Monday didn't put in a high, Monday didn't put in the low, Tuesday put in the low. So yeah, possible midweek reversal. We look at the weekly candle, put in the manipulation, the low for the week, and now we're just going higher. So yeah, bullish. Looking for shorts, to be honest, I think is suicide. Yeah, suicide. I'd rather look for longs. Even if we're here, I'd rather look for longs, guys. Cool. I've just noticed I'm actually on micro. I don't want to be on micro. There we go. That would have been a mistake. Okay, cool. Let's just double check everything looks fine. Cool. Oh, why have I got 43 contracts up there? So yeah, we're very extended right now. We are very extended. I would like to see a pullback to premium discount if we're going higher. You could short from here based upon this information. Like if you're going to get this set up here on the 5, on the 15, sweep a high on the 15, take a 1-minute setup. Like this is an actual potential because we're so extended. You could frame something like this. Yeah, you could frame something like this, but to be honest, it's not a terrible idea. So look, this now is going to probably put, no, it's actually got a wick there. But yeah, we'll watch. I don't want to look at the 1 minute. Really don't want to stay off it today. But we're going to see today, do we just completely reverse this move? I think if price can close above here, like give us a body close on the 3-minute below here, yeah, I'd be looking at downside. But like I want to see potentially, do we just come down here, dabble a little bit, and then just sort of go like that in a way? I don't know. We need to just be patient. Yeah, we're looking at a midweek reversal 100%, so I'm kind of just looking for longer today, to be honest. Gonna leave the 5-minute here up on ES. This thing, I love it how it's like pre-market. We move, what, like 150 points? Now New York Open, we've gone up 56 points. I mean, it's only been 12 minutes. But yeah, we are really extended. There needs to be some sort of pullback. Doesn't have to be. Price can do what it wants, but if you understand price action, we've just swept. We've had a sweep. It would make sense for price to rebalance to go higher. We're just chopping away on the. Yeah, we haven't really gone anywhere. We opened, we took the liquidity, and now we're just kind of just chopping. So now we're getting this. So I'd like to see potential setup. 32 points stop. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of that. I'd probably go for the breaker block, to be honest. The order block, if anything. Do we have SMT? Not really, is it? So we have an inversion here. If this is to go lower, you'd want to see this respected. Take that off the screen for now. So we'll just see what it does here. Invalidation would be this high. Looks like the high is going to get taken, so this is why I don't like the 1 minute. It's too much noise. Way too much noise. There was no setup there, by the way. We didn't close below here. But yeah, it's like if you had a quick trigger and you wanted to get in quite early, you could take this inversion risk, hoping that it closes below here. But as I say, price is very bullish today, isn't it? Now it looks good. Now it looks like good swap high. What does that mean? Don't know what you mean, bud. Are we just going higher? This thing's just ripping. Damn. Just they are sending it higher. What are the odds it goes 55 more points to all-time high without giving a retracement? Imagine this whole move. Imagine this whole move from CPI just up. Can you imagine? So CPI opened, call it there. He just held to mad. Absolutely, this is mad. Wild. I tell you what, this is crazy stuff. Not even 10 AM yet. Not even 10 AM. going high, guys. So this is so. If you saw my stream yesterday, you saw how I FOMO'd into a break, like an actual setup. I got in after like at a where I would have put my limit. I was too late, so I got in. That was a FOMO get in, and I still made money. Don't get me wrong, but that was the type of FOMO. Now, in my opinion, that's good FOMO because you have conviction into a setup and you think it's gonna. Yes, I exposed myself to more risk, but what you need to understand is this is bad FOMO. If you feel like you're going to miss a move to all-time high because it's not giving you a setup and you just buy, okay, that is very bad. You're gambling at that point. That's bad. That's bad FOMO. You shouldn't be doing that because I bet you, we'll go on a paper account. Okay. Let's say you did one contract, let's say, and you were like, oh, I'm going to miss the move. I'm going to miss the move. Let me buy. Where's the executions? Look, you already done like paper example. So you bought. This could go in my way. This could absolutely go in my way. Okay, you bought one contract. This is like paper example. Like, watch how a paper trade works out. But like, this is an example of like having FOMO of a move and just trying to get in to make some money. Let's see what happens. If I see a setup, I'll get out of this. But I just want to give you guys an example of what happens. Like your feeling of like greed, you want to make money, you're missing out on this big move, da 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 da. Okay, you got in this trade now, and now you're like, oh, you're 100 down. You've got to think, how did you feel? How are you feeling that you've taken this, and now you're like regret? Regret starts to kick in. I've been there. I've done this myself. I've been here. I've done this before. I think every trader has done this. If they say they haven't done this, they're lying. I don't believe a trader has never done this before. Never gone through that FOMO stage. It's like, okay, like you might let it go down to 600 and then it might come up and then you might be plus 140 and you might just close it and be like, oh, get me out, like stuff like that. But yeah, I just want to show this example. I don't really care what happens now till 10 AM anyway, to be honest. There's nothing going on. And don't get me wrong, you're gonna do, like, if you've done this before, as I say, I certainly have. I have nothing to hide. It's gone my way. It's gone my way, and it's not gone my way. But that's why it's gambling. Like, you got to think like, oh look, as soon as I entered the trade, it stopped going up. Da 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 da. It stopped moving up now. Like, you got to think how you're gonna feel emotionally. Like, oh look, and now you're getting like, oh joy. Okay. Now it's gonna break up higher. Now it's gonna break up higher. Cool. It's a very bad habit to have if you do it. Because if you do it, you're just creating a bad habit. That's all it is. So you need to be able to not do this sort of stuff. And don't get me wrong, just because I entered just here out in this example, it doesn't mean it's going to go down. It doesn't mean it's going to go up. Just for the example, like, I'm just trying to show like what would actually happen if you did FOMO into this when I executed it. It's just like maybe you would have had like a drawn liquidity, like maybe you would have been in like, oh okay, I'll go for all-time high. Let's say you FOMO'd into this and like the account size was a, I don't know. Just say that. It's like let's say you FOMO'd into it, then you went break even. It's gonna go there, isn't it? It's gonna go there. But yeah, it's just an example. It's not a signal or anything. I'm just trying to teach you guys that, like, you need to understand these sort of things. So yeah, we'll get rid of this. It's irrelevant. I'm just gonna hide my login details. Bear with me. So yeah, we'll get off the 3 minute. This thing's just ripping higher. There is no trade setup that I've seen. Damn, this is a crazy session. Like, like doing that in a funded account is just, you shouldn't do it. We can watch it go take that eye out. Everyone's like, oh, it's so close. They're like, let's dump it now. Can you imagine? It doesn't go to all-time high, it just dumps from here. They're crazy. Rest in peace to all the people that longed there. It's like here you can mark out 50. Why do I not have? Going into 10 AM. Wait and see what happens, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. We are just ending this higher. Look at that. We'll be surprised if we get a move like lower to go higher. We'll see. But then this looks like as well we could just rip up here. Wait and see. I think we'll stay on the 1 minute for this. See what goes on. I guess it's got to go for that all-time high. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't not think it won't. It can't be that delusional in a way. Like you just got to. It surely has to. There's just no other way. I'd be so surprised if it doesn't. Wild. Imagine it doesn't. Quite funny. It would be pretty funny. Just haven't had a retrace. It's just gone up. I find it amazing though. Like if this doesn't just go up and take this all-time high, I just find it amazing why it wants to come this close to retrace. Like why not just go? Like just go up. Like how many points is it? Just go up another 6 points. It's wild, isn't it? But this looks like on the 3 minute. Okay, this is on the 3 minute. This is great. This is a good closure. Yeah, this is going up. This is going up. It's going up. Or not. Why have I got a? Remove it. This looks like it's about to rip up higher. There's just nothing here for me to do. That's wild, bro. That is actually wild. That pisses all time high. I have it dead on all time high, don't I? Yeah. This is literally where price just like doesn't do it, is it? You just know it isn't. This is like what NQ does. Now we're just gonna consolidate, aren't we? Just take this and we can start like properly looking for stuff. Yeah, this is gonna be like a day. This is gonna be it's a tough day. It's not a tough day. It's just a no entry type of day. Congrats, thank you, Martin. I appreciate that a lot. Appreciate it, bro. Kind of amusing to watch, isn't it? It is a little bit amusing to watch. It's funny when AQ does this sort of behavior. Oh, here we go. Is this it? Do it, do it, do it, do it, and then we can start. Let's put an alert here. Do it, and we can start hunting. Because we're now into 10 AM, aren't we, guys? So if you look at 10 AM, we had this 10 AM kind of put in the low. So now we should just rip higher, theoretically. Oh, there we go. All-time high taken. Lovely stuff. That's what we like to see. The question is now, how high do we go? How low do we go? That's all-time high taken. Can ES catch up? See what happens. Really want a retracement, to be honest. That would be the most ideal scenario. Just going to go higher, aren't we? I just feel like today's going to be a day I just don't take anything. If anything, it might be a PM play. This is just, yeah, wow. Wow. Insane. Insane today. Yeah, just wow, 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 wow today. Insane. I don't know. That's it, we're at all-time high again. I've just never seen this before. This is just crazy. This is just a complete and utter 300 point nearly move. That 4 hour looks disgusting. Look at that close. I didn't even look at that. We wanted to close above here. We've got to close up here. This thing is just going to send it higher. I think we could see 22,000 soon. Look at this. It's this asset just pull up, came back, went higher. That's all it does. Okay, so that FOMO paper trade that we took, you'd be eating. You'd be eating. But yeah, it's a bad habit, guys. Don't be doing that. Two hours to hit all time. Yeah, wild, isn't it? Just straight up pump. So if I'm looking at the 3 minutes, this is when hindsight can come in. So I didn't actually see this. So you have a volume imbalance here, PD array, tap, then you get closure here. You take it here, your entry would be there, your stop would be at that low, and you just target 2R. Or if you had liquidity, I didn't see this. There's nothing here to really take. This is actually the only thing I see. The 5 minute, there's just nothing on the 5 minute. The only thing I see on the 5 minute, I think it was pre-market, it was this. So you get an entry there. I mean, geez, if you did take that, you went to all-time high, 10.8R. What would my normal risk be on that? No, that can't be right. One trade. Wow, just imagine that. I don't know if Martin's still in this stream, but Martin, take a look at this. That's wild, isn't it? 10.8R trade. It's why hindsight's a great thing. It is. But yeah, wow. Look at that. I saw that live and I didn't take it. That's wild. That's wild. Wild. I was one click away from generational wealth. Yeah, bro. I don't know if you just saw, but where is it? That setup we talk about. 178 order block points from one. Well, actually, it's even gone higher. It's gone 200 points from one order block. It's wild. 200 point move, 12R. Bro, that's wild. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'd probably call it quits here and come back PM. Very likely today's a day that I won't trade. In New York AM now. I mean, I might stick around for till 10:30ish, up to 10:15 maybe. But yeah, tomorrow there's no stream. I'm going to Amsterdam, so I won't be streaming Thursday or Friday. But let's take a look at next week. What's the news looking like? Oh my god, next week. Wow, we have red news every day. Next week's fire. Okay, we'll have some streams next week. This is wild. This is wild. I think looking in hindsight, guys, I think I was so adamant that we would get a retracement, and I waited for a retracement before taking any longs, and we just didn't get it. We just didn't get it. Yeah, I could have taken something like this if I saw it and I realized it, but I didn't see this. Would I have taken it? Probably, because we were so close to all-time high. And if you did take it, it's not even gone 2R yet. 2R would be there. Like, I don't know if I'd probably be break even 100. I'd 100% be break even actually right now. I'd be break even as soon as all-time high got taken. I'd go break even. Yeah. And I'd just let it ride or take partials or something. But yeah. Hey Jack, is there a video on your order block strat? I haven't created a video on it. No, that's public. I have one that's unlisted. So if you want the link, just DM me on Discord, and I'll give it to you. I don't have like an in-depth video in it on it. I just made a video when I started to learn the model. I haven't really made a video about it, to be honest, but I've gone over it like here and there in some of my videos. I don't know which videos, like some of them. One of the unicorn videos, I've gone over it using the order blocks. Yeah, so just DM me on Discord, bro, and I'll send you the link. It's the main model I kind of trade to. So anyone that is listening, it's only a few of you. I used the unicorn model and then I pretty much just moved over to this. But yeah, I hope it makes sense why I said shorting today would be suicide. Hope no one caught shorts. But now we're at trading at those all-time highs. We'll see what happens. I think we just pretty much go higher. I'm not gonna lie. Just grind. for the rest of the day. But yeah, PM. I think it'd be best to wait for PM personally. Uh, no, if you DM me, if you DM me, it should go through. What's your Discord name? Is it the same as your YouTube name? Right, we're taking all time high. Should we do it? Oh fuck. I did not mean to enter that. Oh no, it didn't. Did it? No, it didn't. No, it did. Fucking hell. Okay, I've taken this short. Let's see if it works out. Risky. I would not recommend this. This will be me done for today if it doesn't work out. Taking a 1 minute uni. We'll see if it plays out. Price is so bullish, like I probably will get stopped here. Gotta have a losing day, right? 6-day winning days. I'll take it. This. Let's see what happens, guys. So I accidentally entered on one account before the other. I didn't copy trade it. I didn't have my copy trading selected. So I just closed it. I took a small loss because I just closed it. Maybe I shouldn't have. Should have just let it run and then take on the other. But I closed it, re-entered, and we'll see what happens. If you're asking where the FEG is in this, it's here. think, yeah, I'm gonna hold this to, yeah, this looks nice. This looks good. It's gonna be another green day, I'm hoping. We'll see. Better just be patient. That's the best thing I can do. And no matter what happens on this outcome, I'll be done for the day. So yeah. I'm just gonna want to watch this, and I want to watch for SMT. My entry was a slightly obscured. It was actually, my entry was at 10.25, just under the order block, because I marked it in. My stop loss is at 75 there. So 2R for me needs to be at 75. So yeah, when this alert goes off, I'll go break even if we get down there. We have a 3-minute order book. We've taken all-time highs, 1-minute breaker structure. I don't really care now what this 3 minutes doing. Yeah, I understand, and it can. It's a probability game, isn't it? It can tap this order block and retrace higher. It can do that, absolutely. But look how extended we are, and we have a 15-minute FEG here. I would like to see either ES or NQ tap the 15-minute FEG. We could absolutely reject from here and go to my stop loss. We absolutely could, but it's a game of probabilities, isn't it? Once this alert goes off, break even. It's as simple as that. With this, yeah. I've accepted the risk. It's $250 risk. This is why it's risky shorting when we're so bullish. This exact reason. So if this price now closes above here in this 1-minute candle, and it's just not, it's not ideal. But yeah, be patient. Just retested the breaker. We'll see if it pushes down or pushes up. Can't have a 100% win rate strat. You just have to be patient. It's as simple as that. Are you? Yeah, I'm in this. I'm in this, and I just want to stress, guys, this is not a signal to get in. Please, this is not a signal to get in. Like, do your own analysis. I'm just showing you what happens. The likelihood of this failing is probably quite high because we're rejected from this order block. But yeah, that's the game of the risk. I'd like to see a drive to this FEG. Personally, there's no volume imbalances that I can see, so yeah, I've just accepted the risk pretty much. As I say, ideally I don't want to see closure above here. Yeah, break even's better than getting to stop loss. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm pretty much probably gonna hold this. If it doesn't pan out, it doesn't pan out. There's SMT at the highs, like, do you know what I mean? Can't close above this high at the minute. This correct this order block. It's just you gotta trust your setup. Do you know what I mean? You just gotta trust it. And look what's happening. As soon as that any of these alerts get tapped, I go break even. I'm kind of annoyed though. I didn't when I first got into it. I didn't have my copy trader on, so you can see I entered and then I just closed it. I took a small like $25 loss or something. Got back in, and then we're just gonna let it run to TP. So we're gonna get alerts here in a minute. So I'm going to go break even once those alerts get pinged, due to it being a higher time frame PD array. So yeah, just being a bit patient. I'm still in. I've just shown you guys can see in the bottom right now, P&L. That's not the alert that I want on, sorry. So now this is now a order block. So I could potentially move my stop to 714. Yeah, this is wild. This is wild. So we have a new 15-minute candle. So you ideally would want to hope this is just an open manipulation up high and then drive down lower. That is a crazy new 15-minute candle open, but again, we're going to stay calm. Again, if it goes to my stop loss, it's not the end of the world. So now you really want to see a drive down lower. Drive back up higher, not ideal. This should be it. Check what other time frames are doing. So yeah, this order block getting respected still. So yeah, it's like a choice as a trader you have to make. Like, But then, yeah, I have conviction in this that this is going to that FEG. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. For me, it's just like how I see price. Price will do whatever it wants, right? SMT at the highs. There's no SMT at the lows. We have an FEG here. All-time highs are taken. We haven't had a retracement at all. This is the first down close candle we've had. You'd want to. I personally would want to see this FEG get tapped. That's just me. Can't close over this high. It's the same level. You can't close over here. So like having your stop loss here, yeah, you can do it. You can have your stop loss there, but I would rather keep it where it is, near the SMT at the high, because that's where the actual invalidation would be. But yeah, for a 1 minute trade, this is it's getting on, isn't it? And here we come for invalidation. That was a fat push. And this is likely now to go stop loss. And that's fine. I don't like how that's gone up, pushed up higher. That looks pretty bad. 3 minute looks pretty bad. We'll see. I kind of jinxed it, didn't I, at the start of the stream? I said we've gone 6 days green. Today will probably be a loser. I jinxed it. I jinxed it, guys. There it is, we're out. So I actually risked 330 on that, to be honest. I don't understand how I risked 330 on that. It was 8 guns. Oh, because I think I took a loss. Okay, yeah, so I kind of messed myself up there a little bit. Oh well. That's a loser, guys. So yeah, that's me done for the day. We're all done. Hi JL, what is your opinion and experience with the TT Fractal model, Frank? I think it's great. It's great. It is really good. Yeah, it's really good. I don't have access to it, but yeah, it's really good. Imagine this just reverses from here. Mad. You can't win them all, guys. It's as simple as that. There's no way. There is no way this goes to TP now. Can you imagine? I'll cry. That's wild. I want to watch it a bit more. See what happens. It so will. It so will, man. It so will. That's crazy, isn't it? You got a 1 minute break on. Yeah, just nah. So I should have taken that. Oh well. Really thought that ST would hold. The 5-minute looks so strong. Oh, that. The order block here really is holding. Then you have a 1 minute here. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. So first loss in, so we had 6 winning streak and then we broke it today. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope today was insightful. If it was, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and check out the Discord link in the description, guys. So